And we're back with the Heroes Premier League Season 2, and, well, to be honest, we're not actually showing Gamers versus Eyes on You, since Gamers actually forfeited their match for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe they had to play another league, or I have no idea. We'll have to ask them next week. But we do have that Acer versus Baron 4 match for you now.
Yep, this is correct. I'm just currently trying to relocate the replays because this will be done from replay.
Do you know if we have the draft for that?
I don't think we do. It might be in Stormcraft. You might be able to scroll all the way back through this, but I have no idea when the games were played.
Okay, give me a sec. Maybe I'll find it.
Alright, you do that while I attempt to work out where Skype saves files.
Oh, which one? Which one was the first one? First Hollow?
I really wish players would name them. Sky Temple, apparently, if they're done in the order they're sent.
I don't know. Maybe?
Me neither.
Did he say something?
Did who say something?
Second match. You play? Well, we'll just go for Sky Temple for the first, or actually Cursed Hollow for the first one. Seems more likely, right?
But it's ask him. it's the order he sent them is Sky Temple, then Cursed Hollow.
Well, we'll figure this out. Do you have your replay set up now?
No, I'm trying to work out where on earth they're saved. I'm struggling. Give me a bit.
In Skype?
Yeah.
It's the downloaded files or folder.
Yeah, I don't know where that is.
You can also go into the Skype conversation and then just click Show Me in Folder.
I completely didn't think that one through. Yep, I could have done that the entire time. I'm stupid. Let me get it.
Still haven't found that replay. They probably didn't do the draft via Stormcraft.
Okay. Okay, let me bring these into a folder where I can find them. Yeah, I'm just dragging them slowly through my replay folder.
Well, I can tell you the team compositions right now. We have Zon, or actually we have Stitches, Tassadar, Uther, Sergeant Hammer, and Nazibo taken by Team Acer.
Nice.
And we have ETC, Tyrande, Valor, Zagara, and Malfurion taken by Baron 4. Cool. So, looks like a really cool lineup for both of these teams.
All right, I have found it. And have they told us the order? Okay, it's how he linked it. All right.
Okay, perfect. So we'll start with Sky Temple.
Yep. Loading it up now. And I will pause as quickly as I can.
Perfect.
Oh, hang on. It's Control Shift 0, Control Shift O, Control Shift 0. Oh wait, I'm clicking on Skype. Control Shift O brings up the replay controls. There we go.
All right. Good. Let's do it.
And 1 second. Okay. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So hopefully we did that as synced up as we could.
I certainly hope so. Well, we are on Sky Temple, and this is Team Acer in the blue trunks here on the left side, and they have Zon playing Stitches, have Baneless playing Uther. In the top lane we have Greenout playing Tassadar, Polo playing Vala, and in the bot lane Zagara played by Zypho.
And on the right hand side in the red trunks it is going to be Baron 4. And spawning as the Sergeant Hammer in the top lane it is going to be Karma. Spawning as the Malfurion it is Zasa Lamel, but we shall call him Zasa. On the Tyrande, we have Kie. Is that how we agreed to pronounce it?
I think we pronounce it Kia.
Kia. Yeah, Kia sounds about right. It is going to be Aroni, or Aroni, as his name is spelled. Yep, just Aaron. I like Aroni. Aroni is fine. Arity on the ETC in the mid lane, and in the bot lane, it is going to be Pyrolus, aka Pyro, on the Nazeebo.
Oh, this is an interesting lane composition. Nazeebo versus Zagara.
Yeah,
both the damage coming out here.
Both the pushes. Right now, it looks like Pyro is focusing more on trying to kill Zypho, but by throwing out those frogs really early, but not able to land anything. Zypho responding in kind with the Hunter Killer, gonna chase Pyro back into his base.
So they're gonna give a little bit of headway to Zypho with this creep spread, and if he's doing a good job, and so far it looks like he is.
Yeah, well, he has the extra health regen on creep talent as his level 1. So he's going to be able to get a little bit healing. Whereas also, Valor running a bit more sustain as well in the top lane. She's actually going on to Karma with the rest of her team. Green out gets stunned from Kea. Kea having to back up there. We're seeing a lot of trading back and forth, but Acer coming out ahead in that. But yeah, as I said, siphoning Arrow coming out from Valor, giving her a bit more sustain. They're still going very aggressive with the amount of harassment they're doing. Karma dropped very low, having to Fountain. In fact, all 3 members of Baron 4 having to Fountain. Arony currently chilling with Zon in the mid tempo.
This is gonna be dangerous for Zon. There's the pushback, and they're going for him, but oh, barely missing that root. Still, that's 4 heroes here in the mid temple, and it looks like they have pretty solid control. Ether turning around. Oh, Acer, they want to go for the steal in this temple here, but Zon is caught out again and pushed in between all of the Baron 4 members. But Kea, she's dropped so incredibly low and can't get healed back up. It's gonna give control of this mid temple to Acer, and will probably force a rotation to Baron 4.
Yep, Baron 4 heading up to the top lane, gonna want to try and get at least some of the shots from there. Green out though, already up here, is gonna attempt to just steal like 1 or 2 shots before Baron 4 get there, and he is getting a couple. But now he's gonna have to get out of there. He does have Dimensional Shift if he needs to, but it looks like he's gonna be able to just walk out of there just fine, even with Sergeant Hammer on his face.
And now it's time for Baron 4 to make their escape. Oh, Polo coming from the side there, catching quite a few shots. And Zon once again caught out, but can they dish out enough damage to take him out before he gets away?
Zon's gone for an interesting talent choice with the block instead of the healing. That is definitely focused on Tyrande and Sergeant Hammer. Kea having to back out. Arity gets hooked in. He's already very low. Stun lands on no one, unfortunately, and ETC does go down.
Nice little pick up there, and they're gonna get the final shots out of that temple. So pretty much both temples were under solid control here for Team Acer, and that's gonna reflect in their siege damage quite heavily. 15,000 also done here by Zagara in the meantime. So yeah, that's a lot of damage in that bot lane, and almost none for Pyro. He's just really preoccupied just dealing with Zagara there.
Yep, this is true. Apparently 5.00 is relevant in this game.
Somehow.
Yep. Not sure what about. Nothing to do with his stacks, but it looks good. I just had a quick look at his Conjurer's Pursuit stacks. But it doesn't look like it is anything to do with that. For now, though, other than the block being taken by Stitches and the Siphoning Arrow being taken by Valor, very standard builds out of everyone. Valor going for the auto, going for a... Actually, no, Valor's actually going for more of a hybrid build, running the Battle Momentum so that she can get some more abilities out for more damage. The Manticore for that extra auto attack damage, Siphoning Arrow for that extra bit of sustain. Zagara also running the Battle Momentum, so this is a hugely push-heavy build she's done. Health regen on the creep going to keep her sustained. The extra damage coming out from her auto attacks on Envenom Spines, and with the Battle Momentum, she's going to be able to use her abilities very quickly. Hunter Killers going to be popping out every couple seconds.
Yeah, this looks like a really strong composition for Team Acer, and it actually reflects they're about a level ahead here, a little bit more so. And next temples will be coming up here in quite a few. Zon already waiting down here, waiting for a tiny little mistake here from Pyro, but it's not happening.
Oh, very nearly. Pyro almost walked in front of the gate there, but Hook just bounced off the gate. He stays alive.
Yeah, they're gonna get to level 10 a little bit faster than their opponents, which should give them a massive leap for those next temples. And I believe they're just gonna spawn down here. And Acer's already in position. They already have 3 heroes down here. Zon is about to join them, and Pyro, he needs to retreat out of here. Only one close to that temple.
Yep, having a bit of trouble. Zypho just bullying the crap out of this bottom keep with the rest of his team. Not even using any of his abilities except for, on the very odd occasion, some roaches and that Hunter Killer. The Hunter Killer being his bread and butter in terms of damage here. And with that bash momentum, like we said, is going to be using it very often. And ultimates already ready for Team Acer. Putrefile, Archon, Divine Storm, Rain of Vengeance, and the Devouring Maw. Very, very CC heavy.
Wow, Acer is making the best use out of their early level 10 here. They're going for the boss and the temple at the same time. This is really only something you can do if you have that level 10 a good minute ahead of your opponents. And they actually get both of them. All the shots in the temple and that boss.
Yep, in the meantime, though, we are seeing Baron 4 just push very, very heavily onto that top lane. They now have their ults as well, but that's not going to stop Vayner's attempts to slow them down. He's actually just shrugging off any damage that's done to him from these three pushing the fort, and has actually saved the fort. Arony going to use his stage dive, which he did take as his ultimate, to escape the roaming Valor and the roaming Stitches that were trying to gank them there.
Zypher with a little bit of a misclick there on his Devouring Maw. Could have gotten 3 heroes, but was a little bit too slow. And now we still have those few heroes down here trying to get rid of the boss. And they successfully managed to do so, but there's a strong push coming out of Acer now. Going for the top lane, they already got rid of all of the forts. This is what happens if you lose control of these temples for too long. And now Heat might actually go down. They're 3 levels ahead. This is pretty much insane for Team Acer. There comes Arony trying to jump in there. And he's caught out in the zombie wall. And there comes the Ancestral Spirit trying to help him, but it's not going to work. He goes down. Bayless does run away. And Malfurin also picked off here. Hammer with a little bit of a miss Michael there. But can stay alive.
Yeah, Polo also able to vault out, does not get caught. Ravenous Spirit did quite a lot of damage there, was able to get Stitches in the end, but now we are seeing them turn. Pyros getting huge damage from Zypher, and Zypher was on creep, able to just chase after anyone with that stutter step and pick most of them off.
This is perfect play here with this really nice creep spread by Zypher. Something you can really only pull off if you do that constantly, and even in these high pressure situations he's doing it.
Yep, Arony clearing up a little bit of the creep there, denying some vision. Like I said, denying that movement speed and the health regen that Zypher has been getting. Very, very effective builds. The one he's running, very, very deadly. We're seeing he is still upgrading the Hunter Killers as well. He's taking the Groove Spines for the extra range and damage, so it's huge damage. It's not like the other Zagara that we did see yesterday, day before yesterday, being run by Beat Up Bakers, where they were running the Zagara, which was all creep based.
There comes the hook onto Zazamel, and he's caught out in the Seed Shines. Wow, what a pickup. Team Acer really making the best out of this. Oh, finally a fort going down for Baron 4. And ETC is the only one holding that currently. Everyone else still preoccupied down here trying to stop these Seed Shines that are coming in. And Zon, oh, he needs to watch out here. Zombie wall, he's caught out. Heal, but can he stay alive? Trying to spin away. Actually using the Fruited Bile. Is it gonna be enough? Karma trying to boost on top of him. And he get the final blow here. Oh yeah.
No. Down he goes, down for the Spirit, able to finish it off.
Yep.
I think that might have been a bit overkill.
Yeah, I think it might have been.
Yeah, using the Ravenous Spirit on one guy who's running away when Sergeant Hammerite was still in auto range might have been a bit too much, but this does allow Baron 4 to take full control of this bot temple and get the remaining shots. However, well met in the top lane. Gonna get a keep for this.
Bayless, they're backing off right now, but the keep is still gonna fall.
Yep. Hunter Killer and minions able to finish that off. Well met. Gonna retreat. Stage dive coming in. Zypho on the run, trying not to get caught out. Nice Devouring Maw. Gonna be able to keep himself safe.
Oh, Arony is going in now. Software comes down, actually hits Karma for quite a bit, but he does get away and is healed back up here by Malfurin. But Bayless coming in with a great CC. Tyrande does fall, and I don't think Zazamel can get out of this either. Oh, that's a triple kill here. And only Sergeant Hammer and Nazgul remain. I think this might actually be game already. They're level 16. Maybe they're going for the keep instead. But Karma, oh my god, caught out with a perfect hook here by Zon. Oh, she should have just boosted away here.
Indeed, now I've worked out that your replay is running faster than mine somehow. I have to keep pressing fast forward every couple seconds to catch up.
Weird.
It is weird. I know, so am I. It's weird. It's just how it works, because I think it's just done on PC speed.
Well, they're gonna get the keep, and with that, they're gonna back off. We're just at the 10-minute mark, so would have been a little bit too risky to just go for the core. But they're gonna get away here with 2 keeps down, and that's level 17 versus level 14. Let's have a look at their level 16 talents. It's Pulverize on Stitches, Second Strike taken by Tessa, who funnily enough took a Distortion Beam as level 13. Then Imposing Presence on Uther, Blood for Blood on Vala, and Brute Expansion for more Hunter Killers for Zagara.
Yep, Tassadar is definitely going for a very auto-attack heavy build, giving Acer that extra damage. He took the Static Charge at level 7, giving him the extra crit damage on any enemies marked by a storm. And the fact he has Second Strike means he's going to be doing a lot of extra crit damage.
We have a question. Why did Vala take Giant Killer if ETC is the only high health hero on the opposing team?
Quite honestly, I do not know. It might just be because ETC is the one who's getting in the face. It might just be because she already has Manticore and seems to be going for a quite auto-attack heavy thing with Battle Momentum anyway. If you're going quite auto-attack heavy with Battle Momentum but just running Siphoning Arrow for the sustain, then Giant Killer makes a bit more sense, I guess.
Yeah, just auto-attacks all the way through.
Yep, and just auto everything. Run a Blood for Blood, run a Siphoning Arrow so you have some kind of healing. And there's use the Giant Killer. So Giant Killer is still 1.5% of the hero's max health as extra damage. ETC bit early.
Yeah, once again, but Zahn drops quite low. Starfall actually taking him out. So does Aaron. And Bayless doesn't get away. Yes, I think he can. Renown coming in from the back and doing quite a bit of damage on Kea. And Malfurion also drops incredibly low. Kea, can she make a getaway happen? Polo is being blocked here by Karma. Really nice move to keep his teammate alive. But on the right side, Uther couldn't give chase, so that's only 2 heroes going down for both teams. Actually, not a bad fight here for Baron 4, considering that Stage Dive was not all that useful.
Yeah, if that Devouring Maw hadn't gone down from the side of Acer, that would have gone a hell of a lot worse for them. Just dropping that was able to lock down the team of Baron 4, who were basically destroying in that fight. And the Baron 4 also didn't push into that boss camp when there was no one in it for a good few seconds. They basically allowed Acer to grab it.
Now they're taking quite a bit of damage from these temples as well, and Core already lost a bit of shield damage here. Okay. Have a look at their level 16 talents. It's Hover Siege mode for Sergeant Hammer, Specialized Toxin for Nazebo, Imposing Presence for ETC, Shooting Star for Tyrande for a little bit of better Lunar Flare, and then the Tenacious Roots on Malfurion.
Yep, Tenacious Roots, great ability for locking people down, which may prove as a pretty good advantage, may actually give them a chance of killing Vala, seeing as she's playing very defensively, not chasing anyone, just landing her auto attacks when she can, when her team has the enemy distracted.
And they're turning around. They know, okay, we can't really leave our base now. We have the catapults that we need to deal with. And it's just gonna give so much control over to Team Acer to go for these temples as they please. And they have really good map control right now. Even going for a split lane here. But Zahn trying to regroup with his allies. There they are. So maybe they can finally push this through, but they're waiting for a tiny bit of a mistake here from Baron 4, and so far it's not happening.
Yeah, they want Baron 4 to push out of their base, so until then, they're just standing here. There's not much else for them to do. Their easy camp is gettable, and so's the enemy easy camp. In fact, they could go and grab that. Right now, before those two just came up, there wasn't really anything to do on the map, so they were simply going to not take the risk. Oh, hang on, ETC, stage diving into his team's easy camp, going to try and get something down.
Oh, the Maw into ETC, what a perfect Maw. Starfall not doing all that much, but Cypher needs to stay out of that fight. He's incredibly low, and will have to back off there. Kea dropping incredibly low, and there is the CC out of Uther, taking her out. And Bayless, can he make his getaway happen? I think he can. ETC had to back off here. And they want to go for Zahn, but he's shielded. Good shielding here out of Castellar. But is it going to be enough? Nope. I think they can drop him. Nice move. Only one hero down on the side of Baron 4. Can they make this turnaround happen? Renown trying to get away here. And so is Bayless, but Renown is going to drop. It's one more shot from Sergeant Hammer, and he's going to fall here.
Doesn't have dimensional shift. Down he goes. Arony continuing to chase Vainless and Zypho here. He does now have Pyro with him, but it doesn't look like they'll be able to catch anyone.
Okay, can they capitalize on this? Everyone needs to turn back. They're all pretty low, but...
Well, there's currently three catapults about to be 4, and 2 giants on their core. It's
lost
actually
30% health on the core.
Has gone back to base and is going to be dealing with all this, while the rest of the team starts on these temples. Zypho, sneaky. Looks like he's just going for... Is he just backdooring? He is
all
just
by
backdooring.
himself. I mean, it's 25%.
He can
health.
do it. He does have the double hunter killer. First hunter killer gets instantly wiped out. He gets killed off. Second hunter killer dies a bit too quick, but now it's just the minion wave. Minion wave does spawn for the side of Baron 4 though, and that might save the core. Sergeant Hammer staying in base for the defense, but Furion has died somewhere else on the map. There's GG's coming out of everyone, and finally the temple takes down the core.
I think that's the first kill. Well, I mean, Temple's killed the core before, but minions doing that much damage on the core? I don't think I've seen that one before. Little bit too late on the turnaround here for Baron 4.
Yeah, Sergeant Hammer did a great job of clearing. Zagara very nearly just ending the game herself, but the distraction she caused, there were 2 people back in the base for Baron 4, and in that time, Acer were able to roll into a temple, take it over, and get the final shot that ended the game. And only 1 person actually got their level 20 talent in that time.
That was a really fast Sky Temple.
It really was.
Okay, let's
it's a snowbally map. I've been over this.
Yeah, it is. A lot of people complaining about that. Yeah, I like the map for... Okay, this time I paused exactly when it started. I'm at 0 seconds.
I am just loading up. I just wanted to have a look at some stats in the last game. So, loading up now. I have my finger ready over my P button. Okay, I have also paused at what I think is exactly 0 seconds.
Perfect, let's try to do it.
All right.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, so we'll find out. If you mention the time now and again, or I'll be able to adjust it just by time. Like I'm just pushing the fast forward and the slow down button as I need to as we go. So we should be fine. For now though, ladies and gentlemen, spawning on the left-hand side in the blue trunks, it is Team Acer. And in the mid lane, playing the ETC, it is Zon. Playing on the Ufa, it is Vainless. Making his way to the top lane, it is going to be Hollow on the Sergeant Hammer. Zypho bringing out the Kerrigan. And in the bot lane, it is Greed out, playing Tassadar.
And their opponents on the right side of the map, in the red trunks, they are Team Baron 4, and we have Aaron playing Diablo, making his triumphant comeback as the Lord of Terror. We have Zazamel playing Rhaegar, and in the bot lane, the triple stack, Pyrolus playing the Witch Doctor, Heya playing Tyrande, and Arma playing, well, Bala.
Indeed, and Green out already taking some harassment, going to be able to shield himself to prevent too much damage going down, but nothing too bad to start this game off, and nothing too unusual in the talents either. Diablo going for that more tanky of builds with the extra health and health regen per souls rather than the quicker respawn, which is actually pretty nice on this map. Like back in the day, a couple like pre-alpha wipe. Oh, hang on, there's a bit of a thing in the bottom lane. Pyro getting pulled in by Kerrigan and gets taken out.
Yeah, he's popped here. Even though that zombie wall could have saved him, but just a little bit too late.
Yeah, single auto attack from Green now, able to pick him off from range as he did try to escape. But yeah, we're talking about the pre-wipe of the alpha back in the day, where it was, I think it was first wave actually, it was Ufa and Diablo who would basically, Ufa would die on a